Well, it looks like this is going to fit pretty well. There's really no way for me to make sure of that, because once I put that down there, it's not coming back up. So I'm going to glue this dowel in place. One of my homemade dowels I made. Fits beautifully in this 1/2-inch hole. Come to the moment of truth here. Oh, that's tight, but it's got to go. I don't think I'm getting that back out, and I know I'm not. Alright, she's down. That's going to be perfect. Once I snap that lid closed, it'll have a little bit of compression. And that is going to be a nice storage box. Now, one thing I will tell you is I should never have done what I did with that bottom, that false bottom. I pushed out the sides a little bit in this direction only. So when I get done with this, I'm going to have to plane this down a little bit. Ever so slightly, but that'll be easy to do. Okay, I've got my tri-square set to make these end cuts with the knife, and I'll just clean these up with a chisel and we'll see how well it's going to go together. Okay, got the main box done and the fit is perfect, and when you're doing it like this way, you need these things to match up perfectly. So I'll show you what I'm going to do here with this one. So I've saved my setting here. I'll get my knife. The only thing I'm concerned about is I cut is that the screws might end up right on this glue line, but we'll see how that's going to work out. So I'm just going to make my knife mark here. And on the other end. Okay. See how this is going to work. This way. I think I'll put it on this piece first. It's a nice tight fit. And then screw it to my box. Right, a couple things here. The alignment is pretty good. I overhang a little bit on the front, and I'm off the lid. I think maybe once I get the latches on there, it'll be okay. I can make it stay right about right there. So I've got to take care of the front here, which I'll do. But the other thing I want to show you is Hinge Installation 101. I should go with what I know and not what I saw on this box here, and it's broken, which will tell you something. So when I open the lid now, it will not fully open because it binds on the lid to the side. So it's not all bad, I guess. I'm gonna live with it. I could put a chamfer back here and get it to open up a little bit more, or the other solution would be to put in a couple of stops back here. Something like right about there, so that it's not putting all that pressure on the hinges. But that kind of defeats the purpose of storing it. So I'm going to live with it. Lesson learned. The barrel of the hinge should be outside the box. Then you'll be able to fully pivot. So there's what happens right there. I'm gonna put the latches on. After I plane this down, you can see I'm a little bit proud right there. So I'll plane that down, latch it, then take care of the sides. Mainly just this side right here. Let me take care of this front first, so I can install the hinges. Then I'll come back. Okay, these hinges are really cheap. So I'm going to locate it about 1.5 inches, not about 1.5 inches from the end. This is going to stick up just a little bit proud because of the way it's made. That's okay. So we'll go right there, hold it down, and I got to drill a couple of pilot holes here. I'll do the same with this one. Put the screws in, then I'll locate this part underneath it, and Alright, so now locating this, right there. Now there's a flat and a rounded. Yeah, it goes the other way. It has to go the way I have it there. With the flat edge facing down. I'm just going to put it there tight. Drill my pilot holes. I decided to glue that piece to the top of my, or the lid top I should say, the box lid top. So I just taped everything off, sprayed both pieces at once. There, so now when I open the box, we're ready to go. Got these sanded down. That feels much better. And we're ready to go. The one thing I will tell you is I did not make a provision for these shims to go in there. Basically, I'd have to treat it as the thickness of one more cutter, and they just don't fit. So I'll keep them separate in my drawer down there. Not a big deal. So now we're done. I like that better, having that glued to the top. Just use some of the 3M Super 77. Thanks for watching.